Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to week 12. This is where we talk about health literacy and health communication. I know that's kind of broad in regards to what we've talked about over the last few weeks, but it talks about a lot of the confusion surrounding healthcare and how to interact with our patients in a way they understand what we're trying to convey. So, we've talked about not using acronyms and such, but this is more detail in regards to that. So, of course, this is a continuation of Chapter 7, and I want to outline in Chapter 9, you're going to see a little bit of difference. So Chapter 7 and Chapter 9 are actually the same chapter if you use different versions of the textbook. So when I record the lecture, I'm using textbook version number 1. That's why it says Chapter 9, but it's actually Chapter 7 in version 2. So in your textbook, you'll see Chapter 7. So don't be confused in regards to that. It's all the same otherwise. One thing that I recommend is you actually go into the Flat World Online link and take a look at the textbook that way, like we've talked about before. But there's a few videos in this chapter if you go online, and I think they're really helpful. But I put 2 videos in as well that I think will be really interesting for you to take a look at. Are you confused about healthcare information? You're not alone. And then also a little bit more about the U.S. healthcare system and some of that confusion hopefully can be answered in regards to this video. So I tried to follow up with some of the confusion with a little bit of explanation, but there is a lot of different things that we have to worry about in healthcare. It's very complex, very regulated, and once something's really regulated, it usually becomes more challenging for everyone to take access of and to use. All right, so take a look at Chapter 7. Make sure you read that in your textbook. I know you've probably already read it before, but reread that. There's a lot of information that's going to be on your exam, your final exam, so be sure to take a look at that. A lot of links in here for the CDC in regards to health literacy and some community health resources that I provided. You don't have homework for this chapter. I think we already actually had homework for Chapter 9. We just have a discussion board post. Remember, your initial post is due Wednesday at end of day, and that's going to be the 27th. And then on the 31st is going to be your reply by the end of day, 31st. All right. And that is nearing the end of August. All right. Then we'll move to to Module 13. I'm going to kind of give you a sneak peek here. You're not going to be able to see this on your end. Well, I got to make it available first. 1 second. Doing things in real time here. Culture and communication the week after. Then we prep for the final exam, and then we take the final exam, all right? Again, if you need anything from me, don't hesitate to reach out. But you guys are doing awesome. Everybody's really keeping up with the work, and I appreciate the effort. Reach out if you need anything. Thanks so much.